Oh, now we're back. Okay. I don't know if anybody's still there, but had a power surge. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. No box trucks. I don't know if anybody's still there, but if you didn't hear me before, power went out for well. Because the power of the computer stayed on somehow. I guess the surge protector kept it going for a second, just long enough to keep it up, and then the internet had to reset. So that was unfortunate. Nevertheless, I'm still looking at loads. About to go to bed. Actually, I need to call. I do need to make some calls. So, I might just go ahead and hop off. I do need to call my mechanic. What else do I need to do? I need to call my mechanic. Who else do I need to call? I've already called people. I already called brokers this morning. And I've decided I'm not going to take one today. And if I get an Amazon run tonight, I'm going to take the Amazon run because it's going to pay anywhere around $650 or more coming towards my house. If not, that's fine. I'll go to sleep. I'll wake up in the morning and I'm going to call a bunch of people. I might do it live. I might record it. It depends. But I'll probably just hit it and because as soon as I get a load, man, like it'll be day of. My hind end will be going hopping in the box truck, so I might just call it, and if I get a load, like go live on my phone or something. Morning. I just did a live and it got taken. I can't even talk this morning. I'm so tired. Still live a few minutes ago. I don't know if you missed it or not, but electric surge there for a minute. Cut the internet out. Good morning. Young AKS, I don't know for sure. I've heard that it's supposed to start now. I've been seeing a lot more rental trucks with Amazon's magnets on them, and I've talked to one of the drivers, and he said that they're just trying to be prepared for peak. I don't know if it's already started, and that's why we ain't seen as many loads, at least in my area. Or if I've heard 2 weeks from now, the second week of November. I've heard multiple different things. I don't really know for sure. If this is peak season, it's weak. Just put it that way. Weak. I think, I think I'm going to transition from, because people that's done Amazon before, they usually leave it and don't come back to it, right? Because there's just so much more money like doing this DAT low board until you get dedicated routes, and I'm gonna try to get my own dedicated routes. I've already talked to a guy in Florence, Kentucky, and he has 3 dedicated, and he's getting old. He's like 63, 64. Him and his wife are driving dedicated lanes. He said, I'm switching over to a broker, and I'm looking for a guy like you, a younger guy that's getting into it, and all that good stuff. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, just let me know. It's real short routes, paying really good, a lot better than Amazon. I was like, 5-6 days a week, whatever I want. I'm like, yeah, man, just let me know. Hopefully I get that going. And then I'm going to try to do this in the meantime. I'm going to try to exit Amazon is my plan, I think, going forward. Obviously, I'll still have their load board. And I mean, if $1,000 load pops up, I'll take it if it's going to where I want it to go. Or if I need something to get back home from something with DAT, I might do that. But my plan is to inevitably exit Amazon's freight altogether. I like the process. I'm used to it, but it's too inconsistent now. It's just way too inconsistent. It's not the stress that I've had to deal with. Like, am I going to be able to make enough? You know, I can't take $250 loads. It doesn't make sense for me to drive 100 miles and take a $250 load. It just doesn't. Right? So, yeah, it's not looking too pretty on that end. And when pushed back to a corner, you know, I'm gonna find a way out. So, and this right now is my way out. So that's what we're doing. Amazon is not good, no matter what people are putting on YouTube. My frame of mind has changed drastically. If you have followed me since the beginning, like I was loving it, making pretty good money. And then all of a sudden, it's just like it went like this. I guess it's the YouTube effect. I don't know, but it went just nose diving. It's got awful, just terrible, terrible. People are just going out and renting trucks, $2,000 a week bills, and they're just like, yeah, I'm making money, booking $350, $400 loads. Like, what are you doing, man? At the end of the week, say they work 6 days. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt, and they book $400 loads each day. Say their bill is $2,000 a week. I mean, 4 days of that is just paying your rental. That ain't counting diesel. Okay, that ain't counting insurance. That ain't counting maintenance per mile charge. Making no money. Don't give me that. I'm making money. No. Are you really? No. But anyway, get off my little soapbox there. I can't handle it. I go off the deep end if you haven't noticed. It just pisses me off. Anyway. Alright. Well, I don't know how much they're paying. Never mind. But if y'all have any other questions, I'm ready for bed. I gotta make a call to my mechanic, see if I can get that transmission gasket looked at, because I am leaking. And it wasn't so bad, but it's getting pretty bad. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions whatsoever? Real quick, if you're still watching, I plan on making a Patreon. You don't have to do it. It's not like, I'm not doing that whole consultation. No, not doing that. It's going to be like $5 will get you anytime access to me, messages, all that stuff. $5 a month. Like, I feel like, and that's just if you want to support it. You don't have to do it. I'm just going to throw it out there. I haven't fully made it yet, so don't worry. It might be way down the road. But I do want to help people, and I feel like having direct messages to me for $5 a month is worth it. Like, I'm not going to charge you friggin', $100, $500 for. That's just crazy to me. But I'm thinking about doing that. I might not. I feel like I'm not a professional yet, so that makes me not want to do it. But let me know if you would be interested in that, if you're watching the replay of this or if you're live now. $5 a month, anytime, message me. I don't care. I can tell you what I know. If I don't know it, I can look it up. I can ask somebody, my mentor, who does hot shot. I was initially going to get into hot shot, but I got into box truck instead. And my next step after I do this, obviously, is to get a driver for the box, go into hot shot. That's my next step. But yeah, let me know if you would be interested in that. If not, that's totally fine. I might not even put it out, but I just want to throw it out there before I get off here and go to bed. $5 a month, anytime access, direct message. Let me know what you think. Think about it. I'm gonna go to bed. Anybody got any questions? I want to talk about anything. I want to talk about the trucking industry right now. Oh, an article. I don't know what state it is, but real quick, officials are calling for more truck drivers, so they're going to start streamlining the CDL process to address driver shortages. The average age of a trucker is 55 years old. So here in the next 59 and a half, you can retire, right? Or whenever if they're owner operator, obviously whenever they want. But the average age is 55. So what's going to happen, and that's like a big percentage of the drivers. So what's going to happen when they retire? You see what I'm saying? It's not going to be pretty. And new authorities make up only 20% of the overall trucking industry of carriers and drivers right now. And it's like 500,000. Just think about that for a second. But that did come out. Hopefully, instead of February 2022, they're going to make it where you have to go to school and you have to have entry level training, blah, blah, blah. If somebody has to sign off on something, it is what it is. I'd probably go to school anyway, so I'm just going to wait. People are putting fear in people with YouTube and everything, but that's what it is. But hopefully this gets passed and they streamline the CDL process to make it easier to get a CDL. Hopefully it combats that you have to go to school thing, or they make it cheaper or something. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm going to head out. Oh, wait. How's the market in Oklahoma City for Amazon Relay semi-loads round trip? I'll look at it real quick. Oklahoma City. I'll put a 100-mile radius, I guess. I don't know. Team drivers. I'm not sure if you want solo or team, but right here is team driver team driver round trip. Sorry, I'm so tired. $1.75 a mile, 10 grand. From the 1st to the 6th, so 5 days. Man, these are trash rates. What? Yeah, that money looks good, but man, what? What is that? $1.66? Solo. Solo. There's one on there right now for $1.58 a mile. Hope I didn't make somebody gag just then. $1,865. I probably made somebody gag just then. Man, I'm tired. But that's what's on here. One load. It's the 2nd through the 4th. $1.58 a mile. Yeah, not too good. No. That's worse than box truck. Gosh, $1.58 a mile, bruh. Nope. You should get a hazmat endorsement. Loads usually pay triple because not many want to haul can land some dedicated freight. A lot. Oh yeah, I have seen a lot of hazmat on Truck Stop in particular, and they usually pay pretty good. Pretty good. What do we got over here? Yeah, right now my goal is to obviously, if I can, if not, and it ends up failing, that's fine. What I'll do if the box truck fails, which I don't think it will because I won't let it. But if we get to that point, I will go, and there is a trucking company literally 35 minutes away from me. They pay for your CDL training. They pay you while you're training and going to school. And they also pay you and have a trainer ride with you for a certain amount of time, and you sign like a 6 months contract. 6 months ain't that bad. To get a CDL and get driving experience in a semi, that's Sprinter van money. What, $1.58? What's Sprinter van money? $1.58. I'm assuming $1.58. But that's my way out if this is a reefer. If I get to the point where I feel like box truck isn't cutting it and I want out of it, I could sell it right now and make a big profit off of the box truck. I could flip it because it's pre-def. There's really nothing wrong with it. they changed the old man before me. He had all the records. I'm still going to the same maintenance mechanic that worked on it from like 160,000 to now it's 260,000. They changed the transmission fluid and they didn't change the gasket, so now the gasket's leaking, and I'm gonna have them fix that. And I don't think they'll charge me a lot because that's kind of they did that. So, I mean, I could make that truck's perfect condition. I could make probably double my money pre-death. Don't have to worry about death. It's a pretty good truck. Anyway, yep, 158. Yeah. I don't know, man. I seen a good Sprinter van load. It was like one pallet. It was one pallet, 4 feet, and it was paying like $700 to go from, I believe it was Lexington, Kentucky to like North Carolina or something like that. And I was like, I wish I had a van. That'd be cheap. Wouldn't be on diesel. Sure. But no, I wanted to get into Hot Shot, and I kind of somehow ended up in box truck. I was going to go get my CDL and everything. Somehow I ended up here. Don't ask me how. I honestly can't remember. I just started looking into it. But yeah, my goal is to get Hot Shot. If not Hot Shot, get a semi with a flatbed. That's where it's at. Semi with a flatbed. I want a semi because it has a sleeper, and I could have basically a mini house with me, you know. And when Elon Musk's what is it called? Starlink, his satellite internet, pop that baby right on top of that truck. Got a gigabyte internet wherever I go, bro. I'd never be home. I'd go cross country all the time. There's a van Hot Shot. Pallet jack required. They were saying 8 pallets power inverters. Huh? What? Same day. This is on the 4th. What is it? I'm gonna get up with them. I have a brand new Mac MD6 on the way in mid-December, going OTR in that bad boy. Heck yeah, get it. That's just the way. I mean, I'm not scared to take any test or anything like that. I've been studying the manual to go get my permit. But I am this close to selling that truck and going and getting going 35 minutes down the road and getting paid for CDL school and drive for them for 6 months and then get my own semi, get me a flatbed if I can find one, and roll. I'm this close. Like the way Amazon's been going, and if I don't find something on here, which I found a few things. If I could stay awake, I've just been up for like, you know, I've had like 2 hours of sleep in the last 24 hours. It's not safe. So that's the only reason why I'm not calling and booking loads right now. I thought I was going to, but I was like, my face is getting a little hot. What happened to my little note? Email to brokers. Where did it go? There it is. A lot more money. Oh yeah, I see it all the time. It's a lot more money, but it is a lot more maintenance. But I think it does outweigh. A guy I know, he scaled so fast. He scaled way too fast. He went from like one semi driver, buy a semi with no debt, DPS. Yeah. What time damage those typically run? Overnight? Yeah, most of them's overnight. That's why I've been up for like 22 hours out of the last 24 hours. It's because I ran a night Amazon load and I wasn't planning on it. My poster truck hit it. What do you guys think? You think I should cancel my poster truck order for the night? Because I really do want to. I mean, this right here. It's not bad. Who that was? 11-4. Greenville, South Carolina, to Shelby, North Carolina. Let's see what they say. I run out of Hebron, usually take a 4 a.m. load every day, so I can be somewhat normal. Yeah, only thing is those, like, I live 100 mile away from Hebron, so I don't take those. I take, get there at 11:40, run back down to where I'm located. But man, you can't be making a lot though, right, off those 4 a.m. loads? There's no way. Keep postal truck, but increase the price. Yeah, I did. I upped it from $5.75 because when they hit your postal truck, they usually, not always, but they usually give you like an extra $20 on your postal truck. Like if I put it at $5.75, like last night was $5.96. So they usually give you a little bit of for having a postal truck. They usually give you a little bit of an incentive. So I bumped it up to $6.50, and if I get one, fine, I'll run it. Can't argue with $6.50 coming back to my home. So, I mean, I'm going to run it. But if I don't get one, I'm not going to be angry because I'm going to get a good night's sleep. And I'm going to try not to sleep too much today. And I'm going to, nap for 3 hours or something. Try to get up and drink some coffee and stay up. And then wake up in the morning. If you didn't see my little... If you have to email a broker... Oh, I think it just left. If you have to email a broker, this is what I emailed him. A couple of them end up about 10 miles from home, so I'm pretty lucky with that. Yeah, the way I do it is, I'm 100 and I think it's 114 miles deadhead to Hebron, and that's the closest 26-foot box truck loads come out of around me. The next one's like Laverne and Chattanooga, actually. So, and that's like 150 miles or something, 160. So Hebron's basically my main hub, right? And the way I have my filter set up is I have it destination to my city with 50-mile radius. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm telling you, man. Post truck, if you're going to do Amazon, you have to do post truck. Don't hit that book button, guys. You think I'm crazy. I'm telling you. Just got into it about 3 months ago. I did too into Amazon, and I was doing gig apps and stuff before that, learning the CDL stuff and going to go take my CDL stuff. And then I caught a video, I can't remember whose it was, about you don't have to have a CDL to do box truck. A certain way you need to load a 24 box to run with Amazon. Yeah. So I'm going to pull up paint, alright? So this is the best way I explain it. So say here's your... Wait, hold up. I can do this better. What am I doing? Wake up. So say here's your 24-foot box, right? So your pallets, you're going to put your pallet on straight, and you're going to put... come on now. Straight, and then you're going to put... Oh my goodness. Get out of here. Hang on. Okay. Hang on. We got this. All right. You're going to put one on straight. You're going to put one like this. You're going to put straight like this. Straight like this. Boom. 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 Oh, wait. I messed up. Oh, gosh. Okay. No. All right, I messed it up. But you get my point. So, you literally put one on straight. The one beside of it, you put horizontal. The one behind the horizontal, you put straight. And the one beside that, behind the one that's straight, you put horizontal, and so on and so forth. It saves you a little bit of room. That's why I would highly recommend getting a 26-foot, because I have helped a guy stuff his truck. I literally had to stuff his truck. He wasn't strong enough, and I had to muscle that thing in there. And that last pallet, there was no room for a pallet jack. So you'll have to leave your pallet jack if you have one. Just be wary of that. And you can actually, I mean, if it comes down to it and you do have a pallet jack, you can't get the pallet jack on there. You could tell them that, hey, I only have room for 11. And at least in my location, they will accommodate you and take off and say you can only haul 11 as long as you have one for each stop, at least I think it is. But most of the time, if they put 12, they want you to haul 12 because, I mean, it is a requirement that you have a 26-foot box. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But if they're nice at your fulfillment center, you can, they'll accommodate you. They'll be like, okay, and they'll take off one of the pallets. And I've talked so much. Holy crap. But I was going to get into Hot Shot. I really like watching Hot Shot and seeing that. Actually, after the gig apps, I did USPS. What am I doing? USPS box truck runs. And then I seen, man, I'm so tired. I was doing USPS. I was doing the same thing we do with Amazon Relay. And I was getting paid $700 a week. A week. So, seeing how much, and I talked to a guy that was running for Amazon. He asked me, and I was like, I don't care. I'll tell you how much I make. It's like $718 a week driving a box truck for USPS. Trash, right? He's like, man, sometimes he's like, I get one load paying me that much. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, except you have to pay for diesel and all that stuff. I'm like, so, sparked my interest. I was like, why would I keep doing this if I could do the same thing and get paid more? What are my thoughts on reefer box trucks? Man, if you can get a reefer and you have a Class B, get it. Straight up. No question. If you can drive a reefer legally and you can get a reefer because you'll have work that not only pays more, but you'll have work, trust me. So many times I'll click on like this one right here. Well, it's going to work. Oh. And it'll say, oh, wait, look. It'll say, reefer only. It's just like hazmat. I mean, literally, you'll have work all the time. Had a DAT load with super wide pallets that I had to do with a pallet with a regular pallet jack, I'm assuming. Was terrible. Yeah. I mean, but you got it done, right? I was thinking about getting into USPS, but now that I know that, no thanks. Yeah, well, it depends on the contractor because it's not for USPS, right? Like, they don't have their own box trucks. Just like Amazon, except they do biddings. You bid on the contract. They don't have like a low board, nothing like that, right? So you bid on the contract, you get it, you do it. It was terrible. Terrible. I've never felt so sick in my life. I felt like I was dying all the time because it was split shift. So, like, I would get up and get up to where my truck's located, which is like 40 minutes away. Not that, it's like 35 minutes away. Get there by 4:30, no later. Usually about 4:20. Get in the truck, warm it up. Go to the Lexington hub. And then I would load up, drive all the way out wherever in the heck I'm going. I'm getting a call from somebody. I don't know who that is. Anyway. And then drive back home. Drive back to the lot. Fill it up first because it was only one tank. Drive it to the lot, park it, and then go to... And then go to, was that them? 847? Nope. Then go home. And then go to sleep in the middle of the day, wake up in the evening, go up there, and you're timed to get back before 6:45 in the evening. It was terrible. I was thinking about getting it. Do you have to load the same way for 26 foot too? You can, but no. 26 foot, you have an extra 2 foot. That's a lot of space. So if I load all 12 pallets just straight, right, I'll have a lot of extra room on the sides. On against the wall, I have a lot of extra room there. That means that the pallets can do this a little bit. So if they're real flimsy pallets, they will, kind of do this or this or this. But I'll have plenty of room. I'll have that full 2 feet usually. Plenty of room to put my pallet jack on there. Any of my straps, they all have room. They're all hanging up in the back, very back. It's just so much space. I couldn't imagine having a 24 foot doing Amazon. That would suck. It really would. What do you think of CDL box truck of gross weight 33,000 pounds? Is there a loads for it? I'm not sure what that means. What I think about it? I mean, if you have your CDL and you can drive it, why not? You can haul more weight. That's an extra. Can I not do math? That's an extra 7,000 pounds. You can haul. It says capping out at. So that you could haul. Let's see. My truck's usually 10,000, right? So you could probably haul 17,000. So you got more weight, right? So yeah. If you can do it and you're going to do like DAT over the road, then yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Might as well. And also, you could probably find a better deal because not many people that are going for box trucks are going with their CDL. Yeah, and you can get your hazmat. And if as a reefer, whoo, man, you're going to be rolling in the money. How much do you need to make a month to cover your expenses for your business? Man. So my insurance went up because it was $1,600 a month. I'm 25 years old. It was $1,600 a month. That's not bad, right? Well, that was a quote with the Ryder truck that I had them quote. And I forgot to change it there for a while. I actually forgot. I didn't just I'm going to leave it at that because, well, now my truck is an 09. So just the change from a 2019 to an 09, now it's up to $2,300 a month. That right there, man, if it wasn't for this insurance, man, there wouldn't be no stress. I could do 3 to 4 Amazon loads a week, be fine with it, But, man, that insurance. I need to make a month. I need to make at least $3,000. At least that's like break even. That's just business bills. That's not counting like rent. I don't pay electric because it's included. Groceries. Diesel for the truck. So diesel included, man, like $4,000 or more. So it's not, it takes money to make money. So don't jump into this thinking have a backup because I'm already through my savings, like most of it. That's why I'm doing this. And if this doesn't work, I'm selling that and I am closing shop and I'm going to go get my CDL, drive for a company for 6 months and get my own semi. And reactivate my MC number with it. That's my plan. And probably for a while I'll do power only. There's plenty of power only. I see it all done. But don't go into ooh, it's for tomorrow. Hold up. Oh, hurry. Oh, where's it at? Huh. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, girl. Louisville, Kentucky. Wildcats. Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Gosh, that's not that bad. How much are they paying? Hold up. Call live now. Where's that? There it is. This is for tomorrow. Hey, this is Jay with Beeline Carriers, and I was calling regarding a DAT load you guys have on here for tomorrow. And it's going from Louisville, Kentucky to Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I believe that's how you say that.
Okay.
And I was just wanting information about it or what the rate is.
I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
Okay. That loads on the 4th.
Oh,
we have one for today. It's gone.
Okay. There's one right here for 11-2. I don't know if that's a typo or...
Probably got covered and they didn't take it down or change it. The one that's left, it picks up on 11-4. I'll have to change it.
Okay. And that's from Louisville to Murfreesboro? Okay. What's the details on that?
It's 24 pieces, 35,000 pounds. They make conveyor machine parts. It needs 6-foot tarps.
Okay.
Probably the framing because it looks like it's picking up at a painting place. And then delivers on the 5th or the 4th, depending how early you load.
Okay.
And I don't know what it's going to be the same rate, whatever you put on it.
Yeah, this one's completely different. It's saying 26-foot, 2,500 pound. I'm not sure about this
Okay,
one.
if you have a hot shot, then I don't have any. There'd be no way for me to know that. They go in a bunch of different trucks. If there's a hot shot, there is no other load.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Man, I hate PLS. Like, man, I'm just calling you. Do your job. Look it up. Sound like he was lazy, man. Like, this is obviously here, right? I mean, I dialed the right number. Pisses me off. How much longer are you going to run until you close up shop? Man, I'm like, yeah, PLS. I mean, you just heard that, right? Like, I think you all heard that, hopefully. Like, that was stupid. It's right here. 7 seconds now. What? He said 30-something thousand pounds, 53 foot. I'm like, anyway. How much longer am I going to run until I close up? It's hard to say. Because, I mean, I could call that contractor for USPS and I could be like, hey, I got a truck. I got my own authority now. They do hire contract owner-operators. So, I mean, I know I can get work with them. But I do not want to because I can't run my truck for $700 a week. That's not going to happen. They're going to pay me more than that. But anyway. And I'm not doing the split shift. It all depends how good I do with this, and if I'm hoping this really, pops off right here. Whoever had the Sprinter van, I don't know. Wait, that's for a van. Never mind. Man, I don't know. If Amazon picks up, I might stay through peak and make as much money as I can with Post a Truck at like $650 plus and up at $50 every time I get a load or two. But as far as like the way it's going, I can't really say until I do some of this with regional. And I have ran off DAT before. It won't be my first time, but it really depends, And if it doesn't make sense, because more miles doesn't mean more money, Like I know I ain't gonna throw them out there, but if you do cross country, that doesn't necessarily mean you're making more. Like, say you make $12,000 to go cross country, right? Okay, what of that is gross and what of that is profit? If you can make $1,500 to drive, hold up, do some math with you real quick, because my strong suit is math, and I can't stand when people do, like, I made $12,000 off one load. You didn't make $12,000 off one load. What'd you profit? So, say you can get paid $1,500 to go 750 miles. Okay, so you get paid $12,000 to go. Oh, I don't know. Let's say this was your monthly, and you I don't know. Say it was 8,000 miles total for a month. That's only $1.50 a mile. Whereas if you did this shorter run for 750 miles and made, let's say it was a little more than 1,500. Let's say 1,500 was after diesel, hotels, and everything. That's your net. Say 1,500 was your net. I hope I haven't lost you. Say 1,500 was your net for 750 miles. More miles doesn't mean more money. I don't care what you see on YouTube. It's not. Say you ran for the month or a week or two, whatever, ran 8,000 miles and made 12 grand. That's only $1.50. Whereas you could have made 1,500 at $2. Hopefully you see what I'm saying, right? More miles doesn't mean more money, and that's just the fact. I don't like seeing clickbaity stuff. It kind of triggers me a little bit because it's not true. And it makes people have that hope that, oh, I'm going to go buy a box truck and I can do that. No. Don't. I can go rent a box truck and do that. No. Don't do it. And that's another thing. Your $2,000 a week rent comes out of that $12,000. Okay? It's not plus miles. So most rental companies charge for the first 1,000 miles. This is what I got quoted for mostly every one of them. Most of them charge for 1,000 miles 1 cent. Whoops. Hold up. Or 10 cents. What am I doing? Times. And okay, that's $100. Okay, that's not bad, right? That's not bad. On top of your $2,000 or $2,300, whatever it is for the week, on top of your insurance. Okay. Now, after 1,000 miles, they charge usually 23 to 25 cents. Okay, let's say you drove that 8,000 miles. Add on another 1,600. Don't rent a box truck. Simple math. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna quit ranting. Man, that gets me riled up. The truth hurts. Anyway. Why not do one out-of-state run a week and stay local off DAT? Well, that's the goal, right? In a perfect world, that's the goal. That's what I'm trying to do. I'll go a state. I'll go 2 states over. If I have to stop and get a hotel, that's fine. The goal is to let's see. The goal is to get a load going somewhere, get paid for that load, get a load going back home, get paid for that load, and stay like 1 to 2 states. Wish I had my whiteboard in here. Right? That's the goal. That's where you make your money. Yeah, you might have to spend 100, 120 in hotel, and say you spend $300 or $500 in diesel. 2 loads paying $1,000. I mean, do the math. We're renting $600 per week, 18 cents a mile. Now, a lot of them do 10 cents a mile up to $1,000. Is that 18 cents a mile flat rate? Even at $600 a week, man. $600 a week. God, bruh. Jesus Christ. That's your average month. You're paying 20. Gosh. You could buy 2 box trucks for that. Jesus. Why not just buy 2 box trucks? You could buy 2 brand new box trucks for that. Woo! Yeah, in perfect world it works, but it is hard to find. Yeah, it is. And I'm going to keep calling and trying to get direct. Don't think you always have to run off low boards. You can get DLs, direct customers, DCs. That's the best. But right now, $9.95 a week, 23 cents. Bro! 1 week for the $600 per week is my truck payment a month. And I took out extra. I got my truck for $22,000, and I took out $33,000 to have a little buffer and a little bit of extra cash flow while I did this. And I'm at that's $33,000 you could go buy a truck for that what you're paying in a week. Think about that a second. Man. Yeah, I don't know. $9.95 a week. Let's do an average month of 4 weeks, and you got those weird months with 5 weeks, but we'll do 4. Man, that makes me sick. Does that number not make you sick? Like, man, that makes me sick. Actually sick. I could get, hold up. I could get 6 box trucks, good used box trucks. I could get 6 good used box trucks that I make sure they have documents and everything for. 6 of them. See? 2015 Kenworth, bro. I wish I had a Kenworth. It looks awesome. And you might think 48K is a lot to finance. It's actually not that bad. But, bro, for the price a month for renting a Penske, I could get 6 good used box trucks. Might have to trap for them, but I can get them. That's just insane. Insane. Don't rent. Bottom line. Whew. Man, I'm still sick looking at that. Hey. Oh. That is a full van. Where can I get a good used box truck, like a good one? Man, I found mine on Facebook Marketplace. That's the place to be. A lot of people, like the guy I got off of, he was retiring. He was old. He's retiring. He's leaving Kentucky, going to be with his family in Florida. He was looking to sell the box truck. He had his son listed, and it was smooth. The only thing it had wrong with it was the air compressor. I spent $400 out of the $32,000 I took out, but I only paid him $22,000. I spent $400. I was like, and I think it was like $150 for the mechanic to put it on. Find you something with a little bitty problem like that, man, that has documents. He actually gave me the number because I asked him what was wrong with it, what all this, that. He's like, man, I've took it to the same mechanic at an international dealership for the past something years. And he's like, here's his number. Call him and ask him whatever you want. And I've already gave him permission. Called him up. How many miles are on my truck? I bought it at 230,000, but the reason I did that is because it had a fresh, like everything's fresh in that besides the AC compressor. That's the only thing I had to do to it. He changed everything. Transmission fluid. He told me that he wanted whoever he sold it to have a good truck and last a long time. Like he took it to an international dealership and had all that done. Brakes, tires, everything was new. It was awesome. I got really lucky. Even at 230,000 miles, and that truck's running good. You wouldn't think it had 230,000 miles. Anyway, make sure they have all documentation. Don't just buy a truck because they're selling. A lot of them get into the game just like I'm thinking about doing and getting out of the game, box truck game, whatever, box trucking, because they realize that it's not If you do local or semi-local, most of the time it's not worth it. So you do have to kind of go, out of state. Not too far out of state. You can do, like 1-2 states away. I think that's what Big Vic does. I'm not sure exactly how far he goes, but it looks like he goes from like South Carolina to Georgia. Same thing I'm doing, kind of. Like I do these zones. Zone 2, 3, and 4. Let me show you DAT zones. So I do Zone 2, which is the Carolinas, Virginias, and Maryland. Zone 3, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, Tennessee. Zone 4, Indiana, McKee, Michigan, Ohio. That's the zones I do. Ooh, what is this? Reefer. Yeah, I would rent my truck out too. I mean, if I could get $4,000 a month by renting this truck out, you don't think I'd rent that truck out? Bro, take $600 of that out for the payment, bro. You can rent whatever you want, and that's not counting per mile too. Maintenance cost. Would I stay in the game if I had a reefer box truck? Probably not. No. If I'm going to go get my CDL, I'm going to get the Class A. With hazmat, with tanker endorsements, whole 9 yards. That way, when I open my business back up and reactivate my authority, and I have my own semi, I can do that. See, I have full range, do anything. And the way that the industry is going, especially when all these older gentlemen and women retire, guess what? Big boom in the freight. Big boom in the freight, and there's going to be a lot of loads not being moved. It's going to be bad. And I'll be right there making that big money. I want to get in the game. I'm looking for a truck, man. You would think that I would tell you good luck, get into it, and all that stuff. But, man, I'm going to be honest. I would wait and see how I do. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. I'm giving it another 1 to 2 months, pretty much. And if something doesn't get going, I'm getting out, okay? You can't have non-CDL reefer, I don't think. I'm pretty sure you have to have Class B, Darren. Pretty sure. But yeah, I would... right now, I'm hesitant to tell anybody to get into this. Very hesitant. Very. Which I'm just now getting into the short haul over the road. That's what it's called technically. Short haul over the road. There's long haul over the road, short haul over the road, and local. Well, dedicated and local. That's the 4 types you got for every part of trucking. We bought ours 105k miles, and it had some issues, but it was ran all over New York before we had it. Cool. My throat, man. I talk more in this live than... I am almost positive you have to have a Class B at least to drive a reefer. Am I wrong? Hang on. Oh, Google. That's not what I asked. Let's go to the trucking forum. Has literally nobody ever asked this question? I am pretty... I am very, I'm 80% sure that you have to have a Class B to drive that. 80%. Not 100%. Nobody asked this question before. Straight drops. Yeah. Maybe you don't. Shoot. I still wouldn't stay. If it doesn't work out with a regular box truck, I mean, I don't know. Where is that? I've never heard of this in my life. Meadowbrook Farm, Kentucky. Van hotshot. Dock to dock box truck. Spice Logistics. Meadow. See this right here? Take it in a heartbeat. 100%. It's 84 miles away. Meadowbrook. Oh yeah. 180-mile trip, $400. I'd probably try to talk them up a little bit. Oh yeah, definitely talk them up because it's 300 miles. That's lying. That's air miles. Yeah. Whenever you see parentheses around the trip, it's air miles. By the way. You don't need CDL. I always thought you did. That's weird. That's because I applied for a milk box truck driving job, and they said I had to have Class B. I thought it was because of reefer, but it's probably because it was rated 33,000 pounds, probably. Yeah, I looked on there. Metals. Commercial truck trader. Oh, man. Getting tired. Hello. Open, please. Or not. Does this one work? That one works. Oh. Why can't I open that one? But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't care to spill the beans and tell people that it's not worth getting into the box truck game. People probably hate me for saying that, but I mean, I do actual math, and as of right now, Amazon's 100%. You can't do just Amazon. I mean, and make a lot of money. It's just 100% at this point. I haven't seen peak yet. Wherever peak is, I wish it would peek its head up because that'd be nice. But as of right now, ain't worth it. I'm hoping this will be worth it. What membership do I have? I have the top tier membership on their packages. That way I can see real time. If you do not get their top tier, I will see stuff 30 to 45 minutes before you will, and it'll already be gone. All the good loads will be gone. Oh, man. Now they get paid by Amazon? How are you guys doing this morning anyway? I'm about to go to bed, y'all. Oh, man. Oh, I'm thinking peak will be mid-November, late December. I used to work management in that industry. I'm hoping the rates shoot up too. I mean, that's just too long. I don't know. Peak sounds good and everything. Now, if the rates double, like shoot up to $700, $800, $1,000. I did see Tennessee the other day. One of them reached $1,021, and I was debating hopping up and taking it, but I would have been late. But I don't really care about my rating because I only post a truck. Thought about it, but I didn't. Nobody knows, Darren. I mean, I don't take anything right now less than 550. Doesn't make sense for me to do so. And if I'm gonna make 550, I might as well go and run a $1,000 load and make 700 of it profit. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. That is where I am at. The whole box truck. Crazy about this hot shot van with the lift gate going to Michigan for $800, bruh. Going right through Detroit. I could pay more than that. Truck stop looked like it had some decent loads. What's down here? Oh man. Tarp team. Well, here's a 750 to Fairdale, which is Louisville. So if I drove up there, let's say I talked them up to, oh my gosh, DAT, please work. Talked them up to say 900, 950, because that is taking up the whole box truck. And then I did this one the next day. Like literally this one's today. Like this is how you would do logistics if you're still here. If you can find stuff like this. Like this is right, like right down the road from me. Take this for 900, 950, go up there, and then stay at a hotel for like 100, 120 bucks, and then take this load and run it back home. Talk them up to, how many miles is it? 358. It's taking up 26. It's taking up the whole truck. Say we talk them up to, I don't know. Just say they go up $50 to $800. I mean, 900 plus 800, that's 1700 minus 120. Say 300 in fuel or a little more. Say 300 in fuel. Say 100 hotel, 400. That's still what I say, 900. Hold up. $1,300 in my pocket. I just thought, like, I'm so tired. I hope I explained that right. But you see what I'm saying? That's how you do logistics. Yeah, the one I get most often is the one I did last night, and it comes to my hometown, and then it goes to literally, this is one of the cities I went to right here. And it's like literally right down the road, you know what I'm saying? And then I did head back a little bit. It says 86 miles. It's not that much. I don't know why they don't do that. Why they don't like it. If they see that I am taking that load a lot, and they're like, "Hey, would you want to be one of the dedicated drivers for this route?" I would be like, "Yeah. You're already paying me close to $600 for it. Why not? Pay me $800 and I'll do it every day." But I'm on Amazon, so, and they know that somebody will book it for less than I'm taking it. Because when I don't get that route, somebody has booked it. That route always has like at least 20 plus pallets. And when I'm taking the pallets, they're bringing pallets to that lane. So I know somebody's booking that for less than about $600. Why? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to run that route for less than $600, to be frank. So it's not Amazon, just like I said in my other videos. It's carriers. I don't know if people just can't do math. I don't know, man. To me, it just seems so simple, and they're like, "Oh, I gotta go make some money," but you're not really making money. Go work at a factory for $30 an hour. Be at the same place every day. Go home every day. Man, they're literally hiring 15 at a factory up the road for $35 an hour. Okay? Like, at this point, that looks better than this. To be honest with you. I mean, if I didn't like driving so much, I would straight up be on that. Like, I think they're up to $39 an hour now. So, like, you get insurance, you're taken care of. It's literally 15 minutes up the road. You know? But the opportunity remains like this right here. Outside of Amazon, I could book this I'd talk them up for $900. Ain't no way I'm doing that for no $800. And then I could book this the next day for like $800 and make $1,700 gross, $1,400 profit. That's why I'm pretty much done with Amazon. The more I think about it, man, the more I just really riles me up. Gets me going. And the Amazon thing's not hard. It's not hard at all. I quit my job to do this, and I'm thinking that was a mistake unless I can find something dedicated. Exactly. It wasn't a mistake for me to quit that USPS job because there was no insurance. It was through a contractor like us for Amazon. And they just had a lot of trucks. So that was a mistake, but it was a mistake to go with box truck. I should have just stuck to my plan and been patient and went and got my CDL, went and got a dually with no bed and a 40-foot trailer and went and done hot shot. I could have made so much more money and I wouldn't be in this position. That's where I messed up. Like, see, I know I can look back. Like, I know where I messed up. But, man, why is this the same? What's going on? Is this duplicate? What just happened? I just don't understand people that can't do math. They just... I'm trying not to be harsh, but man, like... It's just like Amazon FBA. Sellers on there would say you're selling a pair of Nike shoes, a pair of LeBrons, and you list them on there, you're doing arbitrage. You list them on there, somebody is going to list it for $5 less. You're like, how are they making money? You know what I'm saying? No, Darren, I don't pay attention to a lot of what YouTubers say because, and I know that's kind of hypocritical, but I just speak the truth and exactly as I see it. I don't like to fluff it up and all that stuff and all that. I know somebody who is doing it and they're making, I mean, they're making good. It's a lot of partials put together. That's how you have to do it. A lot of what people are doing are just going like, okay, here is this for this price, right? But if you look at partials, say one's 4 foot, say one here is 10 foot, and you got a 40 foot, here's 6 foot, here's 20 foot. You've got 3 or 4 loads on one trailer going to like the same area. You see what I'm saying? And each of those paying like 1,000, 1,100, 500, 400. It's all pieced together. Whereas box truck, a lot of them are taking up the whole truck, and your weight is a big problem. If weight wasn't a problem, you wouldn't have as big of a problem. Yeah, that exactly. You gotta have your Class A 40-foot trailer. That way you can throw partials on there, or you can throw as much weight and as much. You maximize the footage of your trailer. Have I booked loads with TQL? No, I have not. Probably will not. Or PLS. I mean, you heard the phone call. That kind of off put me. Terrible experiences. That's what I've heard, and from what I've called, yeah, it doesn't seem. My buddy was actually thinking about getting a job working for him. I was like, "Hey man, give me them good loads, bro." I understand the partial game. I personally haven't considered it because I'm up north and I don't want to be strapping down loads in snow. It's understandable. It's understandable. Big thing about hot shot is you pretty much have to go a lot of the times long haul. Now you can find short haul over the road like I'm looking to do, but the good money seems to be more mid to long haul. Oh man, I need to take a shower. I want to email this person now. Why does Google Maps do that? Man alive. Lebanon. Whew. That's not bad. Drop in Nashville. Lebanon to Lexington, Virginia. Going to Lexington. Whoops, I put Kentucky. Kentucky. Wildcats. Gosh, I'm so tired. Alright, is this a good load? Question mark. 635 miles. No. 700 bones? Bruh. Is it worth $900 is the question. Let's take away my home. Let's take away the initial dead end. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I would have to get a hotel. $635 miles. That would be. Calculator. Calculate. 350 miles is usually $150 in diesel. In my area, at my prices. It's probably going to be a little bit more, though. Say it's 170. Let's times that by 2. That would be $340 in diesel. If they paid $900, I'd only keep 560 of that. Do you factor or net 30? I factor. I do not have, where I've been trying to do mainly Amazon, I've been burning through a lot of my savings, and I cannot do net 30 at the moment. A lot of new trucking companies do factor until there's a certain point when you have made enough, you have enough bankroll, like say 40, 50 grand, right, sitting in your bank. You have enough bankroll in there to cover anything you might need, right? Then you would start doing net 30, right? You wouldn't need to take out that 2.75%. But at the beginning, I would highly recommend factoring, because there's no way. There's no way. Unless you had a job on top of it. Maybe. That's what most trucking companies do. They factor at the start until they build up like a $50,000, $60,000 bankroll. Then they start doing net 30. Because then they can wait a month, right? And some brokers don't pay till 45 days. So you might as well say 40 to 45 days. Be careful about that. Even if they say net 30. Right? Got to think about that too. That's still more than I would keep running an Amazon load. Oh, is it worth it though? Is it worth it? Let's find out. Nope. Wait, hold up. Is that right? Did I do that math right? I did. That's $1.13 a mile. Nope. Nope. Yikes. Did you see how I just did that? Hold up. For those of you watching, did you just see how I just calculated that? I calculated my... That wasn't including back home, which I would get a hotel and I would look for a load coming back, right? But that was deadheading to the origin, the pickup, and driving to the destination. That was my rate per mile if I'd done that at, what was it? I can't remember. Oh, wait, there it is, 7. If I'd done it at $900, not even what they have it posted at, that was my rate per mile, okay? That's how you calculate that. Oh, man. $1,000, huh? $1,000, huh? Man, y'all went up. You must need that moved. Just a minute ago, it wasn't nowhere near that. That's not bad. 200 mile away. It says 100 million away. Oh, it's okay. Mount Crawford. Oh wow, that's not bad. $1,000. Too bad it's for today. If this is up tomorrow, I'll do this one. But let's do a credit check. Always, always, always credit check. Always. No ands, if, ors, or buts. Always credit check your brokers. One, 2, 1. 2, 8, 6, 3. That's a yikes. They are ineligible for factoring with RTS Financial. So here is, I don't know if you can see that real well, but there's RTS's grading scale. And if it's a red I, that means they probably haven't paid in the past to RTS. And I'll show you how. I use RTS factoring, and they have a credit check on there. And these guys have probably not paid them in the past, and they're ineligible. So I wouldn't be able to do this unless they had quick pay or something. See if I can log in here. Hang on. Check my email first. Oh man. Ugh. Looks like credit RTS Pro. Search by MC number. Let's go back to here. I just searched this company. Copy their MC. How much percent is your factoring? 2.75. That seems to be the standard with everybody. So you see here, it's rated I, which means that they are ineligible to factor with RTS. So that means I would not be able to factor them. Now, if I called them and they offered quick pay for like 3 or 4%, I might consider it. But if they offer direct deposit for free, I would probably do that instead. But they're not looking real good as a credit check because they usually pay in almost 50 days, bro. Jeez. In the last 60 days. Oh my gosh. They have taken 47 days to pay? Yeah, right. Bro. No. Alright. Let me pull up my search. Boop. And I'll put 10 grand. $8 feet, 7,000 pounds. DLV, same. Oh, deliver. DLV. Have you ever DLV'd pizza before? What is this? Deliver same day or next day. Hey, they're B rated. Okay, okay. B rated, alright. Alright, let's go to. The thing is, it's in Cincinnati, and right now, if you don't know, Cincinnati has bridge work going on, and I heard it is terrible. Heath. Where's Heath? Wow, that's not bad. $1,000? Oh yeah. The way I have it set up is my destination is by the zones. And I went over it before, but let me real quick. I do zones, that way I don't just like, look at one part, and it does all these states. So I could throw zone 6 in there, but I don't really want to drive to Illinois. Not my cup of tea. And it's more Midwest or middle of the U.S. There are ways around. Yeah, there is. I thought about taking the same exit I take to get to Hebron's Amazon and just go around and then like down. That might work. But they're right there. $1,000. Let's call him. Call him. It's picked up tomorrow. Here we go. Live call. 535-8115. Call.
Good morning, NFI.
Hey, my name's Jay with Beeline Carriers, and I was calling about a load you have posted on the DAT load board for tomorrow.
Okay.
It's from Cincinnati to Heath, Ohio.
Okay, it's just a load of cans. Let's see here. 7,000 pounds, and I need to figure out when it delivers though, because they've got it picking up tomorrow and delivering on the 4th.
Okay.
Which wouldn't make any sense.
Yep.
138 miles.
It says here on the comments, deliver same day or next day. I don't know if...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep, and that's how it would go. There's just a mistake in the tag, obviously.
Oh, okay. What is the... You said it was just a bunch of cans?
Yeah, it's packaging material.
Okay. Do you work with a box truck? 26.
Are you dock high?
Yep.
Yeah, we probably could make that work.
Okay. Do you need my MC?
Yep.
Okay, let me get that real quick. I think I remember it, but I have it wrote down. Mm-hmm.
Beeline Carriers?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm afraid I cannot qualify you. You have to have authority for 6 months.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Most of them do 90, some 6. You know, it's
Yeah, we actually used to do a year, and then we got bought out.
Oh, okay.
They only did 6 months, so anyhow, sorry about that.
All righty, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. I thought I muted my mic, but I guess I unmuted it. So most places do. That sucks, man. Most places do 90 days. They require 6 months. Bro, man. I just want to yell. That is like, oh man. But I mean, if you have a 6 month authority, go ahead and call that number right there. Cincinnati to Ohio, Cincinnati to Heath, $1,000, man. That is insane. Look at the dollar per mile. That's with my initial deadhead there. That's with my initial deadhead. Let's do no deadhead. Hold up. Always call partial van loads. That was listed for a 53 foot, by the way. This is... That is like a unicorn right there. If you have a 6 month authority, you're in Ohio, I'm going to eat some Hershey's, maybe to wake me up. There supposedly is caffeine and chocolate. It's 90 days new. It's like just over the 90-day mark. They require 6 months. Unfortunately. Man. Look at that load. Look at that rate per mile. Look at that. $7.19 per mile to deliver packaging material. If it ain't one thing, it's another. When I first got my authority, it was like, oh, you have to be 90 days. Okay, I've made it 90 days. Oh, you have to be 6 months. He said they used to be a year. Bro. Ay, vey. That is... Man. And this was with Deadhead. Almost $4 a mile with Deadhead. Deadhead. Now they're a company. Now that's a company you call in 3 months when you're old enough if you're still in business. True. True. I need to write them down somewhere. Because that's pretty local, actually. Where could I write them down? No. I know what I'll do. Notepad. Brokers to call back for loads. Alright. Copy. Paste. Phone number. Copy. Paste. After 9 month old off. Boom. Bro, I'm so tired right now. Alright. Keep that coming. Yeah, I jotted them down. So, is there a way to look up Amazon loads without an interstate authority? No. Nope. Nope. Man, I'm tired. There is not, unfortunately. Crap. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hang on. I was gonna do something. Oh God. Hang on. Gotta change the password now. That company I called, they are NFI SCR Services LLC. They have a B rated credit score or credit grading on RTS, so they are good and they have paid and they will pay. If you look here, you have to have interstate authority under their minimum requirements. Who asked that? Gormac. Go to the frequently asked question, bro. I'm so tired. My words are slurring. It'll tell you everything you need right here. All of it. Here's the minimum requirements for insurance. That's what you go and you tell your insurance lady. If you want to run Amazon, I would not do it. At this point, I wouldn't even sign up. You find different posted loads on TruckStop? Yes, I do actually. I don't have the pro version of TruckStop because I go for this one instead. This is the most used load board. If you don't know, DAT is the most used. And no thanks. TruckStop's okay, but yes, I have seen loads on here that are not on, like this one right here is not on this one. That's by TQL. Yikes. So yes, they do post. Sometimes they'll post it on both. Sometimes they'll post it on one and not the other. Get as many load boards as you can, but if you can only get one, you have to have the pro version on at least one. I would recommend, if you can only get one, get DAT and get their biggest package. That's my thoughts. That is a trash rate. Oh my goodness. And you have to have an appointment. Yikes. I like the ones where I just roll up. Hey, unload me. Man, I wish I could get that load. Wow. I think I'm just going to have to suck it up and drive to Florida as bad as I don't want to. Such a long drive. Ugh. 1,000 miles. Oof. I do not want to drive in Atlanta. I do not like driving in Atlanta. It's hectic. Crazy. Florida, it's just so, it's not hard to drive to or in. It's just so long to get there. It takes so long. Oh. And nothing that hardly ever comes out of Florida. That's nothing. It's pretty much a receiving state. I do. My poster truck is how I got the guy that is the older gentleman that is going to give me dedicated loads, maybe. He called me from my postal truck saying he's looking for somebody like me. And what's really odd is like sometimes I'll go to postal truck loads, right? And I will look at them and I'll see loads that I don't see on search loads. And I'm like, you know, like, what? How does that make any sense? I didn't even have to negotiate with that guy. I was like, I was good with $1,000, $7 a mile. B-rated company. Drive to Louisville. Let's do this. $300 5 hours. Oh, that's today though. What's hard to keep in mind when you're looking for loads to book is try to find loads to book there, and say you do book a load. Say I booked. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the table. Oh, here's one for tomorrow. Where's Austin, Indiana? I've never heard of that place in my life. Part of Austin, Texas. Ooh. That ain't bad. Where's Jacksboro is the question. Wait. Tennessee. Wow. That's not bad. How much are they paying? 95. Man, that's a lot of weight. Oh my gosh. Good thing is that I could skip literally every weigh station because I know exactly where every single one of them are. Because that is kind of spooky. Because a lot of the times brokers don't know exactly how much you weigh or how much it weighs, and a lot of times I've seen many instances where it's quite a bit over what they said it's going to be. So that could be a problem. All right, let's check them out. Hurricane. Never mind. They're not eligible. That tells me they have not paid. Nope. I'm going to email them just to see what options they have. And I might have to go to bed at some point, by the way. So if you got questions, go ahead and ask them. Because if you ain't asking and my brain ain't working, you're going to see me like be falling asleep over here. DAT load. Pull up my notepad. Emails. Copy. Paste. This is for 11/2. This is for Austin. Oh no. Must have 90-day authority. Minor driver assist, $500 going 61 miles. One crated machine. That's a long machine. 8-foot machine, dang. It's in a crate though. When you first start your authority, how often did you get rejected because you weren't passing 90 days? Like this one right here, you'll be rejected. Global Trans is a big one. That's like TQL. Global Trans is one of the big boys. So I'm gonna. I think I'm calling it. It's today though, man. Man, I wish I'd. What was I saying? There were a few, but I got that load going from Western Kentucky to Eastern Kentucky in like I want to say within 25 calls. What's up, TK? And it was not bad at all. Hang on, I messed this up. Going to Jacksboro. Oh, Knoxville got taken. That was quick. Okay. I missed most of the slide, but I'll watch it over. Oh, nice. Mainly it was just, this one is the one where I came back after my electric surged, so kind of just bought them out and we restarted it. But, we've just been basically chilling out pretty much. I'm getting ready to actually probably I need to call that mechanic. $24 to 26 miles truck, 2,100 pounds. $1,600? Hold up. Go through St. Louis. Ooh. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Yeah, give me just a second. Woo! Oh my goodness. That's why. That's why it's $1,600. Credit check. DAT does have credit check. You can use theirs for free if you don't factor. They have reviews that other carriers have left. This one. Oh man. Bro. I am there. Credit score and days to pay. Oh wow, they pay in 21 days. Woo, man, they on the ball. Dang. Okay. Is it already gone? Nope. Man, that's so tempting. It's today though. Gosh. Man, I wish I ain't been up over 24 hours. It's gone. Need dark eye. 2 skids, 10 feet, 300 pounds. Air filters. 500 bones. Take it or leave it. Hey y'all. Looks alright. Man, lie, my eyes are about to shut. Bruh. What I look like, bro. Where did that just go? What just happened? What? Where did the... Am I... What? Why do brokers not post price? So you'll have to call them, and they can haggle you. That's literally the only thing that I can think of. What is going on, DAT? Why are you doing this? It's like... And Texas is a freight-friendly state, man. Look at that, 39 miles. 68 miles. Oh, man. I'm about to go take a nap. Ooh-wee. So you credit check the companies to see how long they usually pay? Yeah. Before I even call them, I always credit check them because I don't want to deliver somebody's freight for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. No. Why is this not working? Hang on. But yes, I always credit check before I even consider, because I'm not running freight for free. It's not happening. And if RTS is one of the big guys, right? One of the big factoring companies, and if you are ineligible to use with them because you haven't paid before, no. They'll use new companies. And if you're ineligible, that means you haven't paid, and no. Not happening. Dang, it says I missed 32 loads. So this load right here, it was for today. But It's been on here it's been on here since I got on here at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and they ain't showing the amount, but it's actually a 53-foot low because I did call them. I hate when they don't put the feet. Oh, man. I'm barely hanging on. Let's see. And when you are working out and you get the rate confirmation, right? Make sure that you verify the address and make sure it's correct. And also call the customer, the receiver. Call them and make sure they know that you're coming at this time, at this date. Make sure, because my first delivery and my mentor, a lot of stuff had my mentor. She's been hot shotting forever, and she is a she, and she's a bad trucker woman. That brain. My first load, I got there actually a little early. I got there a little early. I had to wait like 2.5 hours to get out of there because I did not call ahead and make sure they knew that I was coming. I got there like 30 minutes early. Wasn't much. And I had to sit there for 2 hours and 30 minutes to wait on. Ugh. But yeah, make sure you call your customers and make sure they know you're coming, the date and the time. And tell them that you're working with the broker with the rate confirmation. If you are going to be taking them. What is this thing? Sprinter van. Sprinter van. 10 foot? In a sprinter van? What? Can that happen? 10 foot? I don't believe it. I don't believe that. Ain't no 10 foot going in no van. What's our mind? Transit. This is another big broker. It's bright outside. I need to go clean my truck. I'm so tired. It's another thing. If you don't want to get pulled over a lot or get the red light at way station, make sure your truck's clean. Because they love those box trucks. They love them. Love those straight trucks. You know what that is to them? Easy quota. Because it's all together. It's easy to do. They don't have to do one separate for the truck and one separate for the trailer. It's all one piece, baby. Quota money. 4 straight trucks a day keeps the boss away. That's a saying that DOT officers have. You're welcome. If you didn't know, you're probably the number 1 target on their list, besides Hotshot. Flatbed Hotshot, clarify. So make sure your ducks are in a row. Yep. Was it a different officer? Or was it the same? But yep. Yeah, they don't care. If they've inspected 3 box trucks and there's like an hour to 2 hours to 3 hours left of their shift and they need 1 more box truck to make their quota look good, they gonna get you. They don't care if you got no sticker. They're gonna make sure their butt's covered. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna get griping. Yeah. Yeah, they don't care. And they can see that. Heck, you can see every inspection you've had. on FMCSA. You didn't know that. It's not FMCSA. It's CSA or something like that. Calcis. That's good. Yeah. Might have been nice, but they were doing it because they didn't want to get a chewing. Oh, also, total TQL doesn't. They never post their rate. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed. They want you to call them. No, Lulu. No barking. No. What are you doing? They also low ball. Lulu. What are you doing? Lulu. What are you doing? What's the making them call? Okay. Let's say, give you an example. I'll just give you a... Okay. Example. Let's say I have this load posted here. It's going 300 miles. Let's say instead of putting 600 here, I don't put anything. Some carriers might look at this and go, 300 miles, I want at least $700. And if they see, or $800, right? Depending on who you are. If you want $2, that's fine. It's here. Book it, right? But if they see $600, I ain't even going to try. Or say they call them and it ends up being worthless. Well, if they don't put a rate here and you see it's really good miles, really good miles, and deadhead, and you're like, oh man, what's the rate? What's the rate? You're going to want to find that out, right? And when they throw you a low ball offer at like $1.50 a mile, you're gonna be like, oh man, I can't do that. Can you do, and you say the $2 a mile offer. Let's say 300 miles. Let's say you say, oh, can you do 600? And they offered you 400. Then they're like, we can't do that, man. We can't do that. And they'll straight up lie, man. They're keeping like at least 25 to 50%, right? TQL is probably keeping about 50, 60. They're going to be like, they're going to try. They're not going to meet you at your number, right? They're going to work you down and work on you. They're going to work on you until they're like, I can't go over 500. That's the rate. And you're like, and you either take it for lower than $2 a mile, or you say, okay, thank you, and hang up. That's why they do it. They don't want to give you money out of their pocket. They want to keep money in their pocket. And the people on the phone for TQL, especially TQL, they get commission. So, dog eat, dog world. Dog eat. I can't even. I'm so tired. I'm about to just like fall asleep right here. Exactly. They want you to say your rate first. And for inexperienced people or people that just want $2 a mile are going to be like, say it's 300 miles. I just want $600 a mile. Well, you done screwed yourself because they ain't going to give you that. They're going to fight tooth and nail to not give you that. Knows stuff. If you're watching the stream or you're watching the replay, there's a reason why I'm so low energy. I've had 2 hours of sleep in the last like well over 24 hours now. Oh yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of people taking bad rates. It's insane. I don't. Unless it's a 53-foot owner-operator guy that sees a box truck load and he knows that he has the footage and the weight to put on and combined with his truckload that he already has. That's when it's... Because you see what I'm saying? They can take those low rates, right? Because it ups their overall cash flow with the other load that they got, right? But man, it's just like people. It's like people did not go to math class, just basic third grade math, right? Like it's just mind-boggling to me. How easy this business is probably the easiest business I've ever started, and I've started 4 total, and I failed 2, and I sold 1. How easy it is to get into this business and know the ins and outs. So if you see a load that's been posted for a while without a rate, would you call and start higher, knowing that need the load? Oh yeah. Oh man, if they ask me to throw out a rate, I'm throwing $4 a mile. I ain't holding back. And they can either say, thank you, click. Hey man, it's negotiation. Let's negotiate. You know what I'm saying? A good negotiation course on Masterclass. What is his name? Man, I'm so tired. Hang on, man. Invest in yourself. Where's that? Chris Voss.
Everything in life is a negotiation. When you cross the street is a negotiation. Getting your coffee at Starbucks is a negotiation. You're probably in 3 to 7 negotiations every single day. Your life could be in a completely different place just by improving how you negotiate.
Negotiators are working around the clock.
The deadline for execution has passed.
With us now to help break down the investigation, FBI Special Agent Hostage Negotiator, Christopher Voss.
My role as a hostage negotiator was to connect authentically with the victim, the victim's family, and with the hostage taker. Everybody really deserves to have somebody hear what they have to say. In my masterclass, I'm going to give you all the strategies and tactics that I developed as one of the top hostage negotiators in the world. You're going to learn everything from bargaining to reading body language to the neuroscience that you can use to literally bend people's reality. You know, negotiation is letting the other side have your way. So mirroring creates the opportunity for them actually to present you with your deal, only they thought it was their idea. It's just a simple repetition of the last 1 to 3 words of what somebody said. We've got the actual recording from the Chase Manhattan Bank robbery hostage taking.
We've got a van out here. Know anything about it?
You guys chased my driver away.
We chased your driver away?
My training was to mirror. And the bank robber started blurting out stuff that he had no intention of saying. People love to be mirrored. They love to be encouraged to go on. These skills help you improve your life. Sometimes people say to me, these tools are just manipulation. It's about win-lose. That is not the case. Great negotiation is about great collaboration. Why does it matter to you? You should get better at negotiation? Because however your life is now, you can do better. I'm Chris.
Yeah. Wow. What? $15 a month? Oh, it's billed annually. Okay. Man, I was about to say it's cheap. Oh man. Kentucky Transport. What I might do tomorrow too, if I don't like right off the bat book a load, I might start calling brokers. Like just call them, be like, "Hey, you got any loads going near Kentucky? Anywhere around Kentucky?" And they might say yes, they might say no. Never know. Be like, "Hey, you got anything going that'll fit on a box truck?" Well, if you don't, give me a call back. All right. My freaking hands are ripped up, son. As you can see, there's not as many on Truck Stop, just because DAT is the most popular and that's what most people use. Oh. TQL. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh, hello. Hello. 4,700 pound. 11.9. That's next Tuesday. Deliver next Wednesday. Ooh. 30 pieces? Yeah, no. Wait, what? Pallet count's only one? What? Hold up. What do you do? Nearly every broker who ran for every day. Lulu. Excuse me. You do what? Sorry, I'm like almost gone. I'm like there. What do you do? There, broker. I just got an email back. Lulu, quit growling, honey. Dang dog. B-rated company. Ooh. Kind of want to call them to see what's what. Let's do it. Might as well. Lulu, be quiet. Hey. Be good. I'll shut it. You heard me. I said I'll shut it. She goes. Hello? Alright. 412-507-3059. Pittsburgh. Oh yeah. It's good to do that. They're gonna pick up.
Joe at ARL.
Hey, this is Jay with Beeline Carriers. I was calling about a load you have on Truck Stop.
Yeah, sure. What's the load?
It is Chattanooga to Paris on
Pull that up.
11/9.
This one's going to be palletized plastic packaging material. It's only 4,761 pounds, but it does require a full 53-foot drive-in. Do you have a full 53 out there?
I don't. I was calling because I seen that weight, and I was like, I wonder if it'll go in a box truck, unfortunately.
Yeah, just the size of it.
I got you. Do you have anything with that would fit a 26-footer?
Nah, not out of there.
Okay.
If I get anything, is this your best callback?
Yeah. I'm located in Kentucky. Chattanooga's about 2.5 hours away from me or so. But if you have anything in Ohio, Kentucky, or Tennessee, give me a call back.
All right, will do.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. I'm gonna get sprayed, little girl. Anyway. Well, there we go. He will give me a call back. He has my number. All right. Don't be afraid of no's, guys. Don't be afraid of no's. I mean, I'm literally not going to remember that. And he's going to call me back one day with a load. And I'll be like, yeah. I mean, no harm in getting a no every now and then. All right. All right. Man. That would have been for next week. Man, I'm getting tired. My face is hot. Man. Hazardous. $1,800 flatbed. $4,400. Of course, they don't have the length. Now I'm telling you, man, I cannot wait to do hot shots. Small animal feed, palletized, easy. Oh wait, that's for $80,000. That's for semi. So I just got an email from a broker needing 48 to 50 foot flatbed only. By my poster truck. Speaking of which, I need to put my miles in for last night in my QuickBooks. That's what I use to track my miles. That's what I use to track my expenses. Use it on everything. Let's see. How many miles is it? 3. Well, any other questions y'all have or anything else you want to talk about? If not, I'm going to probably go die. It's a good word for it. man. Talk about my record keeping for my business. Like what? Like QuickBooks? QuickBooks make it. I was using a Excel spreadsheet that I made myself, and the problem with that is like when I get home from a load, I sometimes forget to do it. So with QuickBooks, it automatically tracks everything. So if I want to go in and I can categorize it, it automatically shows me how much I'm making. It shows my profit loss. It shows business expenses. You can categorize personal from business, like when you withdraw money to your personal. It's so nice and easy to use, and it keeps track of like how much you'll be paying in taxes so far. What else? What you can write off. It's so nice. Highly recommend it. But if you don't want to pay $7 a month, it's only $7 a month. It's worth it. It's worth $7. Trust me, to keep up with your tax stuff and all that good stuff. But if you don't want to do that, use Excel sheets. Very easy to do. Well, it's easy to do, but when you're tired from running, let's say you're doing Amazon night runs, and you come in and you just like, I'll do it later. Eventually you forget, I'll do it later, becomes the next day, becomes next week, you get it. But with QuickBooks, it automatically tracks your expenses, it tracks your deposits. Only thing you have to enter in is your miles. Yes, it tells you how much you'll pay in taxes. QuickBooks is owned by the company that owns TurboTax, so it's able to do that. Yes. Yeah, QuickBooks is definitely the way. So if you filed before with TurboTax, QuickBooks is owned by the same company that owns TurboTax. Oh man. Let's take a look one more time. Man, my eye's trying to shut. That's painful. Let's check one more time. What do we got? I already looked at those. They're just refreshing them. Tennessee to Virginia. It wasn't. Wait, I think what happened to them? I think they were a bad company. Hello? Oh, it's got air miles. Never mind. Johnson City. Ooh. Let's take a look at this first. Yeah. Johnson City, Tennessee. How much will I pay in taxes? That is for me to know, and for me to know only. Oh, wait. I thought you said how much will you pay in taxes. Never mind, I didn't see. That's the same question. My bad. I'm so, there. I am there. Oh, this guy got back to me about the Austin, Indiana run. Let's see here if I can find that. Where'd it go? Here it is. He didn't have a price on it, did he? Okay. Let's pull up maps. Give me those maps. Yeah. Austin, Indiana. Jagboro. Ask for 800. Hang on. Literally just go through the well. It's not right there. Wow. Wow. That would be probably 200 in diesel. So I would keep about 600 of that. Well, no. That would be, hang on. That would be, no. 71%. There's no way. I'm doing math wrong somewhere. There's no way that would be $490 in diesel. There's no way. 700 miles would be 300 in diesel. So, oh, I see I did it wrong. Okay. It'd be $210 in diesel. All right, we did it, boys. Half asleep, we can do math. Okay, so I would keep, if he gave me this rate, $590. All right, let's see what he says. Palletized dry goods, 9,500 pounds, 8:45 strict appointment. Pickup is at 11:02 tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Woo-wee. And then delivery is 11:03. So then I would have to find something in Tennessee to bring back up. That's what I would have to do. I want to put myself in that predicament. Because that would be a... No, I don't think it's worth it. Because this is the type of load I could come back home. I have to hold it overnight for $600, $590 profit. I don't think it's worth it. To hold overnight and have a strict 8:45 a.m. have an 8:45 a.m. strict appointment. Maybe. I doubt it though, because it says here it's 8:45 a.m. strict appointment. Like that's it. I'm gonna reply to him and ask him. Let's see what he said. Because if I have to hold overnight, man, like I want to get compensated for that. I don't want to have to come back home and hold a load that's 9,500 pounds. Hold the load when I could literally, say I get a $700 Amazon load that night or something, or say something else pops up tomorrow that's really good, like that $7 a mile run that I can't do now because I have a 9,500 pound worth of dry goods in the back of my truck and just sitting at the house, right? Not running for a measly $600. I don't think it's it, Chief. Don't think it is it. What is going on with DAT? Man, $2,000. Never heard of that place in my life. Highly. He hasn't replied yet. Let's see what it says. Oh, earbud. He said, unfortunately, no. I said, gotcha. I'll keep it in mind. If I don't find anything else, I'll email you. Thanks. I 100% know I'm going to find something better tomorrow. Because a lot of these loads on here, like, brokers get on same day. Boom, 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 boom. Put it on. So, they're going to be loads tomorrow. Just like that $1,000, $7 mile run. It was like, what, $397 after Deadhead. Just got to look. You got to call around. Don't settle for the first one unless it's really pretty good. What is this? Oh, no. It's a van full truckload. Oh, man. No box trucks. Boom. Nothing new yet. I'm going to probably... Let's see if there's anything down here. Oh, there's some 11-2s. Oh, these are Pennsylvanias. And reefers. Live tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe. It depends. See what's catching me up right now is Amazon. I'm thinking that maybe I just don't run Amazon. Because if I run Amazon, not only which I'm within 150 air miles of the location, so I don't think I have to have an ELD for that, because within 150 miles, if you go to the same place, it's supposed to be whatever. But still, not only that, but my sleep. Like, if I stay up all night, I really don't want to be going someplace that I haven't driven that box truck to before, going through way stations, falling asleep at the wheel. That it's not doable. So I think maybe I just either cancel my Amazon post truck or up it to like 700, because 700 minus 150 in diesel for Amazon, it's not bad. That's not bad, right? I mean, that's $550 in my pocket. It's not too shabby. Obviously, I would want more than that, but this is where it'd be at. I wouldn't be complaining at all about Amazon if it was at 800 to load. But you know how that goes. I'm probably going to up it to 700. If I get one, hey, can't complain about that. If I just really want to get into this, because you keep so much more of the money just because the base rate is higher, and freight's really high right now. It's a good time from what I've noticed anyway. Like this right here, 950, 442 miles. Let's say no deadhead. Let's just say it's 442 miles. That would be for me like 180 in diesel. Man, keep most of it right there, and then get a load coming back. Amazon just can't compete. And if I want to drive to Tampa, but I don't want to drive to Tampa. Way down in there. I might though, I don't know. We'll see. I know right now I need to get some sleep. 100%. What is this? What is this? UTS? Might as well. Might as well. Why not? Oh, how is it incorrect? SCV5Y. Interesting. They have a number here. Let's see how far that is. Pretty far. Was that the lake? Oh man. It is for 53 foot, but it's partial. 22 foot, 10,000 pounds. Woo, that's a lot of weight. Yep, can't do it. This is essentially DAT. The best package if you haven't seen it. Oh man. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I am ready for bed for sure. So it's already noon real quick. It's already noon, and if you notice, they're already posting loads for tomorrow. So that's the thing. Peace out. Happy hunting for loads. I'm gonna go to bed.